Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Charlotte with LePage, your community realty. I'm a realtor and interior designer in the Greater Toronto area. And today's video is all about how you should price your house as a seller and why you should price it competitively. Now, right off the bat, I'm also a homeowner myself, and I understand that living in a home for many years, there's lots of sentimental value to living in the home. But with that being said, we also have to talk about how a potential buyer would look at it and how they would value your home. There are two things that determine the value of a home: its features and its price. If we look at a BMW, a $70,000 BMW, it's got a panoramic roof, heated steering wheel, 300 horsepower. A lot of people will see that it is good value for the price. You are getting something that's worth it for the price that you're paying for this car. Same thing with a Toyota, a $25,000 Toyota. It's only got 140 horsepower, no heated seats, maybe it only has a manual mechanical recliner, no keyless entry. But buyers who are in the market for Toyotas, they understand that this is what they're getting for $25,000, and to them it is worth it. So for this $25,000 Toyota, or it's a $70,000 BMW, the price that you're paying makes sense for the features that you're getting. If you had a car that was selling for $70,000 but had the features of a Toyota, no one would buy it. So that's kind of how it works with the housing market. When people shop around for houses to buy, they look at what's comparable in the area and they come up with a price that they think is the best price for your house and what they think they would pay for your house. Now, as a seller, you probably have a certain number in your head that you're hoping to get, a certain price that you're hoping that your house would sell for. And oftentimes it's higher than the market value. Now, an agent who doesn't really care will tell you what you want to hear. They'll be like, yeah, we'll get it for that price. We will sell it for that price. What happens is that's only going to lead to disappointment when your house sits on the market for way too long and it gets stale, and someone eventually comes by who does want your house and lowballs your offer, and nobody's happy. A good agent is a trusted advisor and a fiduciary who will tell you straight up, hey, these are the facts, these are the comparables of, these are the other houses that are in the area, and these are the features, and these features, this is how it compares to your house. So based on this data, based on this factual information, this is what I think your house could sell for, and this is the range that I suggest you to list your house at. Now, at the end of the day, it is totally your prerogative, your choice to list your house at whatever number you like. But a good agent will tell you, if you want the best outcome, it is to create a bidding war situation, which is a multiple offer situation. By creating a multiple offer situation, you're essentially driving up the competition and you're creating FOMO. And by creating this bidding war and creating more competition for your house, you're actually more likely to get a better price and sell your house for less time. Here's the thing. When you've created a multiple offer situation, you're triggering the emotions of the buyers who don't want to miss out on getting their dream house. And what's going to happen? To secure that the house that they... And what's going to happen? For them to get the house that they want, many of them are going to be willing to up their price. And now let's look at it the other way. What happens if you overprice a home? Here's the thing, when you overprice a house, not only are you reducing the pool of potential buyers for your home, it also tends to sit on the market for way too long because no one can afford it or no one's interested. They think it's overpriced. And what happens when a house sits on the market for too long? After 30, 45, 90, 60 days, okay? After a house sits on the market for too long, buyers will start to think, what's wrong with this house? Why is it sitting on the market for so long? Why hasn't it sold yet? Is there something wrong with it? Is it haunted? Is somebody died in there? People will have lots of questions, and then this is the result. You as a seller, you completely lose all of your leverage. The leverage is completely now on the buyer. They're definitely gonna lowball if they want your house. And what happens is if you went with that listing agent who told you can get it for whatever price that you said you wanted, and now you have to drop the price because the buyer has the leverage, nobody's happy. And that's also not taking into account time and conditions. A buyer who has leverage will likely to, they're going to want to get their ideal closing date. They're going to want to put in lots of conditions because they have the leverage, because your house has been sitting on the market for way too long and nobody else wants it. So I hope this was a good demonstration and explanation for what happens if you price a home competitively versus overpricing a home. And I hope that next time, if you're thinking of selling your home, sellers, talk to a listing agent who will give the facts to you straight and do it the right way. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more Toronto real estate content, make sure you subscribe to my channel.